Welcome to Veteach, my dear students. In this session, we are going to discuss about insulators. What are insulators and how many types of insulators are there, and what are the properties and applications of the insulators we can discuss in this class. So, first one is the what is insulation or what is insulators. Insulators are the materials which resist the flow of heat or electricity or sound, etc. So these are the substances which resist the flow. That means they cannot allow heat or sound or electricity through them. So those substances are called as insulators. We have an interest about electrical insulators. So what are electrical insulators? Electrical insulators are the materials or substances which does not allow electricity to pass through them or the flow of the electricity or electric current through them. So these resist, that means they cannot allow the passage of the electricity through them. So these substances are called as electrical insulators, as these are also called as dielectric materials or dielectrics. The perfect electrical insulators cannot exist, but the substances or the materials like glass, some polymers, wood, etc. acts as the good electrical insulators, but these are also not a perfect electrical insulator. The best examples are rubbers. Rubber is a polymer, glass, glass materials, pure water which doesn't have any impurities, which is having a perfect pH value of the 7, also acts as the electrical insulator. If it contains any impurities like electrolytes or NaCl or some other electrolytes or salts, it cannot act as the insulator. So only perfect pure water only acts as the insulator. Some oils also acts as, that means silicone oils acts as the insulators. Air is a perfect one of the good insulating material. Diamond acts as the insulator, electrical insulator, but graphite is not an electrical insulator. It can pass the electricity through it, but diamond cannot allow the passage of the electricity through it. So it is a good electrical insulator. Wood, cotton or plastic materials also acts as the insulators. These are the examples for the insulators. Now, what are the properties of the electrical insulating materials? Electrical insulating material should be mechanically very strong in nature, because they should carry the tension and weight of the conductors. So the first property of the good electrical insulator is the mechanically very strong in nature. Next one, dielectric strength value. As the dielectric strength value increases, the insulating capacity of that material also increases. So the very good conductor, that means very good insulator should have the very high dielectric strength value. The next one is the high insulation resistance value. Good electrical insulators have high insulating resistance value. So due to prevent the leakage of the current to the earth. This is one of the main important property. The next one is the electrical insulator should not contain any unwanted impurities or any impurities. As in the case of the water, pure water only acts as the electrical insulator. If this water contains any impurities, it cannot act as the insulator. So any electrical insulator cannot have any unwanted impurities. Again, the next point is it should not have any pores or any passage of the air or gas or water molecules onto the surface of the electrical insulating material. That means it should not have any entrance on the surface of the electrical insulator, because if the electrical insulator contains any entrance or pores on its surface, it allows the moisture content or gases to enter in it. If these moisture or gases are passed onto the surface of the electrical insulator, its insulating capacity decreases. So it should not contain any entrance on the surface, and it should not be porous in nature. Porous means it contains holes on the surface. The next one, the properties or electrical properties or insulating properties of the material cannot be affected by the temperature. That means if the temperature changed, then the insulating properties of the material cannot be changed. That is the one of the important electrical insulating property. So these are the important properties. Next, what are the applications of the electrical insulating materials? The electrical insulating materials may be gases or liquids or solids. That means electrical insulators may be in the any form or in the any physical state of gas or liquid or solid. The important gas of electrical insulating material is the air. Air is the one of the best electrical insulating material, or sometimes in the transformer sulfur hexafluoride SF6 can also be used as the electrical insulating material, because air and sulfur hexafluoride also have high dielectric strength values. So air generally acts as the electrical insulating material or electrical insulator for the high voltage transmission lines. High voltage transmission lines for the supply of the electricity. The next one is sulfur hexafluoride. Sulfur hexafluoride is used as the electrical insulating material in the transformers. So it is acts as the electrical insulating material in transformer. These two acts as the electrical insulating materials due to their high dielectric strength values. The next one is the liquids. The main liquids which are used as the electrical insulating materials are oils. Oils are silicone oils. These are the silicone oils. Generally, silicone oils acts as the best electrical insulating materials in the liquid form. These are also can be used in the transformers. Again, the some of the chlorinated hydrocarbons, ClHC. Chlorinated hydrocarbons simply indicated as ClHC. There are also best electrical insulating materials. These silicone oils are electrical chlorinated hydrocarbons can be used as electrical insulating materials in the electrical cables or capacitors, transformers or circuit breakers. So these are the electrical insulating materials in the liquid state. These are also have high dielectric strength values. Okay. The next one is the solids. The solid materials which acts as the electrical insulating materials are generally ceramics or porcelain materials or polymers. These are the best electrical insulating materials. So for the first one is ceramics and porcelain. Porcelain are generally used as the best electrical insulating materials because they cannot allow water or moisture or any gases into their surface or on their surface values, because they cover the total surface area without forming any pores. So they should be non-porous in nature. Glass is also one of the best electrical insulating material. They are used in the transmission and distribution systems for the passes of the electricity due to their high electric strength values and high resistivity and low coefficient of the thermal expansion and high tensile strength values for the mechanical strength. So these are the main properties of the solid and glass electrical insulating materials. The best solid insulating materials are polymers. Polymers are two types generally. They are thermoplastic materials and thermosetting materials. Both thermoplastic and thermosetting materials act as the electrical insulating materials, but thermosetting plastic materials are the best electrical insulating materials when compared to the thermoplastic insulating materials, because these thermosetting plastic insulating materials cannot affected by the temperature. The mainly used thermoplastic insulating materials are polypropylene, polyethylene and polystyrene. The best thermosetting insulating materials are the phenolics, epoxides and silicones. The next one is the mica. Mica is a substance which is used as the electrical insulating material in the electrical equipments like washers, as spacers, sleeves and tubes. Okay, these are the best examples for the electrical insulating materials and applications of the electrical insulating materials. We will continue in the next session. Thank you very much.